Hello everybody, my name is Sviatoslav and today we will talk about helpful carotenoids, bioflavonoids, fatty acids, retinoids and other antioxidants for good vision. Lutein and zeaxanthin carotenoids, antioxidants that help prevent cataracts and age-related macular degeneration. Lutein is ingested only with food, while zeaxanthin can be produced in the ophthalmic lutein fabrics. Both carotenoids are able to accumulate in the eye tissue in the area of yellow body and protect the eyes from the harmful effect of ultraviolet rays and free radicals. They work as a powerful antioxidants and anti-inflammatory agents that protect the retina and lens from infectious diseases. The body needs 5 mg of carotenoids per day. There are many of them in vegetable products, origin spinach, cabbage, sweet potatoes, tomatoes, pumpkin, melon, papaya, and of course carrots. With a lack of them, retinal cells are affected, visual acuity decreases, and various eye diseases can appear. Lutein, one of the carotenoids, provides clarity of vision, the ability to distinguish between details. Reduced UV protection leads to retinal degeneration and a gradual loss of vision. Lutein reduces the risk of cataracts and its nutrient important for normal vision. Lutein is found in corn, kiwi, egg yolk, pumpkin, spinach, zucchini, red grapes, celery, peas, green and orange pepper, cucumber, green beans, broccoli, oranges, mangoes, peaches, black currants, raspberries and cherries are rich in lutein, but most of all it is in blueberries. Light heat treatment increases the absorption of lutein, so vegetables and fruits can be steamed, lightly fried and baked. Zeaxanthin gives the fruit a yellow color and is found in paprika, corn, saffron, peas, pumpkin, melon, peaches, mango. All of these foods can be eaten raw and as a part of cooked dishes. Bioflavonoids, substances that increase the sensitivity of the retina to light, protect against fatigue and affect visual acuity. In nature, they form about 4,000 of connections. They not only reduce the risk of developing cataracts and age-related macular degeneration, but also reduce inflammation and manifestation of diabetic retinopathy. As an antioxidant, they are several times higher than the effect of vitamin C. Hesperidin is found in citrus fruits. Catechins are secreted from the tea leaf. A lot of bioflavonoids and citrus fruits in the interlobular part and white peel. Rutin or vitamin P sufficient amount contained in apricots, raspberries, red cherries, chokeberries, blueberries, blackberries. Contains vitamin P in coffee, beer, wine, buckwheat. The daily dose of bioflavonoids is from 200 to 500 milligrams. The body doesn't have bioflavonoids synthesized, therefore it's necessary to consume a sufficient amount of products in which they are contained. Bioflavonoids work well with vitamin C, which creates antioxidant protection for the eyes and prevents the formation and development of cataracts, especially if it's taken together with vitamin E and vitamin A. Anthocyanins are pigment substances belonging to the group of glucosides. They improve the structure of the fibers and connective tissue of the eye. Anthocyanins accumulate well in tissues of retina. They strengthen its blood vessel, reduce capillary fragility, which happens for example with diabetic retinopathy. Anthocyanins restore the outflow of intraocular fluid and pressure in the eyeball, which is used in the treatment of glaucoma. Anthocyanins are strong antioxidants. They bind free oxygen radicals and prevent damage to cell membranes. People who regularly eat foods rich in anthocyanins products have keen eyesight. Also, their eyes tolerate high stress well and easily cope with fatigue. To maintain the level of anthocyanins in the body, first of all, you need to pay attention to berries, blueberries, blackberries, cranberries, cherries, black currants and dark varieties of grapes are also rich in this glycoside beneficial to the eyes. Omega-3 healthy fatty acids are divided into three classes of fats: omega-3, omega-6 and omega-9. The most important of the polyunsaturated fatty acids are essential fatty acids, linoleic and alpha-linolenic. They are not synthesized in the body and must come with food. Omega acids strengthen the cardiovascular system, reduce the level of cholesterol and triglycerides. Nowadays, most people lack omega-3 fatty acids in their diets. Earlier, balanced omega-3 and omega-6 were respected due to the large amount of green leafy vegetables in the diet, containing small amounts of omega-3 in the meat of animals. It was also observed equilibrium of polyunsaturated fatty acids, since the main food of the animals was the same leafy plants. Now the meat of animals raised on farms contains a large amount of omega-6 and minor amount of omega-3. Vegetables and fruits also contain a lower amount of omega-3 than their wild counterparts. In the last 100-150 years, the number of omega-6 in the diet has increased significantly due to the consumption of various vegetable oils. At the same time, eating fish and seafood rich in omega-3 fat decreased. Now the ratio of omega-6 to omega-3 is in the range of 10:1 instead of the traditional 1:1. Omega-3 fatty acids from reliable eye protection. In adults, deficiency essential fatty acids, especially omega-3, is harmful to eyesight. Deficiency can cause changes in the macular area. In the body, these acids are converted into prostaglandins, which are involved in the regulation of intraocular pressure. Omega-6 and omega-3 fatty acids are essential for brain development and function. In an adult, a person's lack of fatty acids increases the likelihood of depression. Food that contains these fatty acids improves brain functions, speech, memory, attention, perception, as well as cerebral circulation. However, saturated fats, animals, are essential for the brain. Risk senile dementia with their moderate use is reduced by more than a third. Eat omega-3 fats at least 2-3 times a week. Polyunsaturated fatty acids are found in high amounts in vegetable oils, corn, cottonseed, sunflower, sesame, flaxseed, oil seeds of grapes, walnuts. Extra virgin olive oil is especially useful. Soybeans, respectively tofu, soy cheese, and other soy products. Oatmeal contains a lot of omega-3 fatty acids, folic acid, and potassium. Combined with a high fiber content, it lowers cholesterol and maintains blood vessels in toned. Coarse grits are most useful. The larger the grains, the more fiber they contain. Fish, salmon are especially useful in this regard, but besides them, by the same action passes tuna, sardines, also cod liver oil, avocado. Fresh, it will reduce the level of bad and add good cholesterol. Nuts, pistachios, walnuts, almonds, Brazil nuts and chestnuts contains omega-3 acids and monounsaturated fats. Seafood. Taurine is an amino acid that is present in the tissues of the eye, providing conduction photosignal to the brain, as well as promoting the speedy tissue regeneration. People long-term spending time at the computer. You should be aware that with overstrain, the retina of the eyes is rapidly losing taurine, and the loss of half of this amino acid triggers irreversible processes that lead to visual impairment. To avoid this to happen, you should eat foods containing taurine more often, namely seafood, squid and crabs, meat and fish, eggs and dairy products. Fungus candida not only cause candidiasis but also produce beta-alanine toxin, which promotes the exertion of taurine in the urine. In some cases, not only taurine itself is exerted, but also in combination with magnesium, which causes an excess of calcium, which leads to an excess of glutamic acids. Retinoids. Their main function is to maintain and strengthen the retina. This peripheral part of the visual analyzer is responsible for the perception of information, its coding and transmission along the optic nerve to the brain. To carry out this complex process, the eyes need constant replenishments of retinoids, in particular the component rhodopsin. It plays a fundamental role in providing color vision as well as maintains full daytime vision and helps the eyes adapt to vision in conditions of night, dim to light and poor lighting conditions. According to ophthalmologists, it is especially important for pregnant women and newborns to consume food with retinoids. To replenish stores of retinoids, you must consume animal products origin, eggs, shrimp, sardines and tuna, salmon and cod, chicken and cow's milk. Today we discussed how important nutrients, carotenoids, bioflavonoids, fatty acid omega-3 and retinoids for our eyes and body. I hope it will help you. Subscribe to my channel and we'll see you again.